Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. Is signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Sayyid Asad bin Tariq Al Said presides over activities of the 4th Gulf Cooperation Council Championship for camel races in the Wilayat of Barka. Sultan's governorates and his embassies in the brotherly and friendly countries continue celebrations of the 45th Glorious National Day. The Sultan wins 5 E-Government Awards at the 4th GCC E-Government Award Conference and Exhibition 2015 in Bahrain. And 5 billion Omani Riyals is the investment volume of public establishment for industrial estate with 40% Omanization. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Mauricio Macri of Argentina on election as President of the Republic. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of condolences to His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasmi, member of the United Arab Emirates Supreme Council and ruler of Sharjah, on the death of Sheikh Hamad bin Majid Al Qasmi. And His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Enrique Pena Nieto of Mexico in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's independence anniversary. Signed by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid Asad bin Tariq Al Said presided over activities of the first day of the 4th Gulf Cooperation Council Championship for Camels Races, which is being hosted by the Sultanate at Al Flaj Camel Race Track in the Wilayat of Barka of the Governorate of South Batna. It is held with participation from GCC countries. The final day, or the first day, witnessed competitions by citizens' camels through 10 races, varied from 3 to 4 to 5 and 6 kilometers. The second and the final day witnessed participation of 1,000 camels, 12 from each country, for each age category in 12 races. The Sultan severely condemned today the series of terrorist attacks that hit Tunisia, Egypt and Libya yesterday. These heinous terrorist attacks, which targeted a bus carrying elements of Tunisian presidential security, a hotel in Arish in North Sinai in Egypt, and a suicide attack that targeted a security checkpoint North Tripoli in Libya, resulted in the death of a number of innocent people and the injury of others. A statement issued by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and published on his website said that the Sultan reaffirms his full solidarity with the sisterly governments in combating terrorism and eradicating its sources and roots. The Sultan expressed sincere condolences for the families of the victims and wishes of speedy recovery of the injured and wounded. The Governorate of Buraimi celebrated the 45th Glorious National Day under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Fatih bin Fahar bin Taimur Al Said. Around 3,000 male and female students representing various schools in the Governorate of Buraimi took part in the celebration. The festival included a number of shows depicting the love of the Omani citizens, consistent with the progress being witnessed by its community in all fields, whether in building or extending development across the country, building the state of institutions, law and judiciary, and the gradual progress of Shura, of which pillars were cemented by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos in involving the citizens with the development plans. The Governorate of South Sharqiya celebrated at the sports complex in the Wilayat of Sur the 45th Glorious National Day under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Talal bin Tariq Al Said. More than 5,000 male and female students took part in the 4 tableaus of festival that express the love and loyalty to the leader of the country, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. The 4 tableaus also highlighted the modern renaissance of Oman and the joy over the achievements made in the country, while various Omani traditional arts were staged during the festival. The festival was attended by Their Highnesses, ministers, honorable members of the State Council, members of the Shura Council, the Governor of South Asharqiya, walis, sheikhs, dignitaries and citizens. His Excellency Ahmed bin Barakat Al Ibrahim, Sultan's ambassador to the Lebanese Republic, hosted a reception on the occasion of the 45th Glorious National Day. The reception was attended by His Excellency Nabih Berri, Speaker of the Parliament of Lebanon, His Excellency Ayub Hamid, representative of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Sijan Azzi, Minister of Labour, His Excellency Gibran Basil, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigrants, a number of senior Lebanese officials, diplomats, senior military and security officers, and media officials, in addition to a number of political, consulate, economic and social figures. In Hanoi, the Sultan's embassy, accredited to Vietnam, held an official reception ceremony to celebrate the 45th Glorious National Day. It was attended by a number of Vietnam officials and citizens, heads of diplomatic missions and Omani students. The Sultan's embassy in the Korean capital, Seoul, held a reception ceremony on the occasion of the 45th Glorious National Day. The reception was attended by a number of Korean personalities and parliament members, accredited ambassadors to Korea, media men and Omani students in Korea. It came to stress on the good relations between both countries in various fields. The visitors also enjoyed the warm hospitality of the traditional Omani way. The Omani Student Society at the University of Kentucky in the United States of America organized a celebration to mark the 45th Glorious National Day. The ceremony was attended by lecturers, students, and employees of the university. During the ceremony, a photo gallery was organized depicting the Omani cultural, tourism, and traditional potentials. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources organized the Governorate of Bahira a workshop on the project of electronic change first stage. The Sultanate won today 5 e-government awards at the 4th GCC e-government award conference and exhibition 2015 hosted by Kingdom of Bahrain. The National Center for Statistics and Information won the best e-government website among the GCC countries. The Public Authority for Consumer Protection won the best practice in community e-participation, while Al Rafid Fund Sanad Program won the Best E-Government Integrated Services Individual Business Sector Award. The Royal Oman Police has been awarded the Best Whole of Government National E-Project and the 5th award of the category of the Best Government Service for business sector went to the Ministry of Commerce and Industry on his Invest Easy project. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of Royal Office, received in his office today His Excellency Sabri Majdi Sabri, Ambassador of Egypt to the Sultanate. The meeting exchanged cordial conversations and discussed a number of topics of concern to the two brotherly countries. The two sides reviewed much of the good bilateral relations binding the Sultanate and Egypt to serve the joint interest, besides touching on a number of aspects of common concern. Phases of radio works since the establishment of the Sultanate of Oman Radio till the half of the first decade of the Blessed Renaissance were highlighted in a book titled This is Oman Radio. The launching ceremony was held on the auspices of His Excellency Abdullah bin Nasser Al-Harasi, Chairman of the Public Authority for Radio and Television. It was also attended by a number of media men and academics in the Sultanate. The book was written by Abdullah bin Hamad Al-Ali, in which he retold his experience in the Sultanate of Oman Radio. It included 9 chapters, dealt with his personal and career life and the establishment and development of radio in the world and the Sultanate. The author also discussed the challenges facing him during his work in the radio and the significance of the radio message. The industrial sector in the Sultanate has witnessed noticeable growth in terms of the number of factories and volume of the investments benefiting from the facilities and incentives provided by the industrial estate in all over the country. The statistics showed that the volume of investments in industrial estates amounted to more than 5 billion Omani Riyals, while the number of the factories reached 1,523 projects. The Public Authority for Industrial Estate is seeking to increase the growth rate through expansion of the existing industrial estate in Rusail, Sohar, Raisut, Samail, Mazyuna and Knowledge Oasis, Muscat, in addition to the establishment of Ibri Logistic Zone and allocation of land plots for industrial activities in the Wilayat of Thamrait. The authority is also working to develop the service facilities at the industrial estates through the construction of residential cities for workers and service buildings. The number of national manpower working at the industrial estates reached to more than 14,000 citizens, with urbanization rate of 40%. A seminar on the best framework of how to deal with human rights issues through the use of suitable international and regional mechanisms recommended the necessity to exert more efforts aimed to spread culture of human rights in society with the participation of all institutions concerned and to raise level of qualification in this regard. The seminar at the end of its deliberation in Muscat also recommended the importance of joining the National Human Rights Commission in committees formed to draft laws related to human rights. It also tackled a number of topics through work papers presented by specialists. The seminar was organized by National Human Rights Commission of the Sultanate in cooperation with its Qatari counterpart. Participants were from government institutions and domestic civil bodies. Celebrations of the Wilayat of Wadi Al-Ma'awil of the 45th Glorious National Day were embodied by a national evening that witnessed a wide participation from various society segments. The participants displayed artistic paintings to express their delightness of this occasion. Omani poets also took part in the evening through reciting poems on His Majesty the Sultan and the beloved country. The evening included a visual presentation about His Majesty's biography. It also included traditional arts. Developing Al-Sawadi area due to its touristic and natural potentials and establishing a protection bridge for villages locating at the banks of the Wadi Al-Ais in the Wilayat of Musanna were topics discussed at the 9th meeting of the Municipal Council of the Governorate of South Baltina. The members of the council also dealt with various service aspects related to asphalting internal roads and lighting of the new residential districts. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Hilal bin Saeed Al-Hajri, Governor of South Baltina. In the Governorate of North Batna, the Municipal Council in its 9th meeting this year tackled a number of topics taught by sewage system. The council also hosted head of Farmers Society to review negative phenomena in the agricultural sector in the wilayas of the Governorate in order to find appropriate solutions for them. Such phenomena includes attracting illegal expatriate workers in addition to using unlicensed agricultural pesticides. The council as well called to find marketing outlets for local products. The Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources organized in the Governorate of Al-Lahira a workshop on the project of electronic change, first stage. A number of work papers were presented on the importance of the project in speeding up transactions and simplifying procedures. It also dealt with emailing, which will be applied within the initial stage of electronic change plan. It was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Saif bin Hamir Al-Malik Al-Shihi, Governor of Al-Lahira. Reduce Speed, a title for a seminar discussed traffic awareness at the Omani Society. It was organized by a traffic safety committee in the wilaya of Adam and also discussed a number of work papers on the effects of traffic accidents on individuals and society and importance of concentrating awareness and partnership with private sector in this regard. It was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Hamad bin Rashid Al-Maqbali, Wali of Adam, with the presence of Police Commander of Governorate of Dakhiliya and a crowd of citizens. Now for the general weather forecast, clear skies will prevail over the Salta with cloud accumulation over Hajar Mountains, with chances of rain and fog over parts of the Governorate of South Sharqiya and Wusta. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate along the coast of the Sea of Oman, while it will be southerly to southeasterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the coast will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Said Asad bin Tariq Al Saeed presides over activities of the 4th Gulf Cooperation Council Championship for camel races in the Wilayat of Barka. Sultan's governorates and its embassies in the brotherly and friendly countries continue celebrations of the 45th Glorious National Day. The Sultan wins 5 e-Government Awards at the 4th GCC e-Government Award Conference and Exhibition 2015 in Bahrain. And 5 billion Omani Riyals is the investment volume of public establishment for industrial estates with 40% Omanization. And well, that will come the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here in the newsroom and the studios. Thanks for watching. Good night.